Dallas has some of the lowest cost of living in all of Georgia, but how much should you expect to pay for monthly expenses in this city? I think the number is going to surprise you. Let's find out. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Victor with Living in Atlanta, Georgia, and I put out videos about what it's like to live in Atlanta every week. When we talk about the cost of living in any of the cities around Atlanta, we really need to take into consideration things like the cost of transportation or the cost of utilities or maybe property taxes, and especially how much it costs to pay for your monthly mortgage in the city. So let's take a closer look at Dallas and see how much you should expect for monthly expenses in Dallas, Georgia. Dallas is a super small, quiet suburb of Atlanta. It's not super popular. There are more and more people moving there as Atlanta and the metro Atlanta area is exploding in growth. These quiet towns are becoming more popular, but right now Dallas is still kind of on the quiet side. So it's very affordable. You can get a lot of home for your money in Dallas, and Dallas is kind of a ways away from the city of Atlanta. This city is in Paulding County and it's just west of Cobb County. So it's much closer to like Marietta than it would be to Atlanta. People who live in Dallas, if they need to get to like a big city for something, typically they just go to Marietta for that. You don't have to go all the way to Atlanta from Dallas. But for the most part, everything that you might need is there in the city. The public schools are there, the grocery stores are there, whatever you need for daily errands, you can typically find there in the city. But you should expect to have to drive a little ways. It's not like you're within 1 mile, in the city of Atlanta or Marietta. Like you're going to have to drive quite a ways to get to a local grocery store, 10 to 15 minutes. So the cost of having to drive everywhere is certainly one of the factors that we have to think about when living in Dallas. Right now, the cost of gas in Dallas is about $3.60. On the low side, you might be able to find $3.50. On the high side, $3.65. But that's pretty much what we're looking at. I think it's about average for the rest of the country. Let me know if you pay far more than $3.60 or far less than $3.60, but that's about what it is for the cost of gasoline right now in Dallas, Georgia. And then when it comes to groceries, that really is going to depend on where you shop. Dallas does not have a lot of grocery stores. Again, it's a small town, so they have a couple, they have a few, but there's not like any Whole Foods in Dallas. You're not going to be finding like Trader Joe's in Dallas. Like it's a small, quiet suburb, so grocery bills are not going to be that high unless, of course, you drive to another city like Marietta where you can find those stores like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. But in Dallas, the majority of the grocery stores are like Ingles or Kroger or Walmart. These are where most of the residents of Dallas go for groceries. This means that the weekly grocery bill is much lower in Dallas than it would be if you were shopping in Alpharetta, where you would probably go to a Whole Foods. In Dallas, it's not like that. You're going to go to Ingles or Walmart for groceries. So ideally, groceries will be far less in the city of Dallas. Okay, now let's take a look at how much the cost of a home is in this city, and we'll kind of break it down to see how much your monthly mortgage would be in Dallas. Right now, the average sold price for a home in Dallas is $350,000. Compare that to the city of Atlanta, where the average sold price is $500,000, or Marietta, where the average sold price is $450,000, and we can clearly see that the cost of living in Dallas is far less than any of these other suburbs. And this is one of the reasons why people are starting to move to this city. The cost of living is far less here in Dallas, and it's super beneficial. So you can certainly find a great home in a great neighborhood, and it doesn't break the bank. Another surprising number is the cost of a home per square foot. In Dallas, it's $177 per square foot. But in Marietta, it's $215 per square foot. And in Atlanta, it's $285 per square foot. This means that you can get far more home for your money in Dallas because the cost per square foot is less there. So you can get a lot more home for your money in Dallas than you can in any of these other cities. A quick search on Zillow for homes in Dallas, and I found this one. It's 102 Larkin Way. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. Looks like it's about just under 1,500 square feet, and they're asking $325,000. Also, 207 Arbor Creek Drive, a 4-bed, 3-bath home. They're asking $350,000. And this one is 691 Happy Valley Church Road, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet, and they're only asking $405,000. These home prices are mind-blowing when you consider some of the other suburbs in the area where you would pay $600,000 for a 3-bed, 2-bath home. So finding an area like this where the average sold price is $350,000, this is a great deal for many people who are looking to move to the Atlanta area. A conservative guess for how much property taxes would be in Dallas and in Paulding County is about 1.15% of the value of the home. So if the value of the home is $350,000, you're looking at about $4,000 per year for property taxes. And then homeowners insurance is certainly going to range a ton depending on many factors, but for a $350,000 home in Dallas, it's going to be between $1,000 and $3,000 per year. So let's take the conservative $1,500 per year for homeowners insurance, and we'll kind of calculate the amount that you would expect for a monthly mortgage in Dallas, Georgia. For a $350,000 home with a 20% down payment and an interest rate about 6.9%, your monthly mortgage would be $2,292. This number is an absolute deal for many people who are coming from other parts of the country like LA or New York, where home prices are astronomically high. The idea of getting a 2,000 square foot home for $350,000 is just super surprising for so many people. So to be able to find that in a city like Dallas is such a great relief, especially as home prices continue to increase every year. A quick note about property taxes. Most of the counties, including Paulding County, the property tax bill comes out in October. You typically will get something around June or July saying this is how much your property tax bill will be in October. This is where you can dispute that property tax bill. But once it comes out in October, you can no longer dispute it, and this is when you would have to pay it. Typically, it's due within a few weeks, but most people have their mortgage company pay for the property taxes. It's all, your monthly mortgage includes all of those things like property taxes and insurance, so you typically don't have to worry about paying that as extra. And then, like many other suburbs in Atlanta, the homestead exemption for getting a discount on your property taxes is April 1st. If you apply for that discount on April 2nd, you'll have to wait a whole another year to be able to get that discount. But you only have to apply for it one time, and your mortgage company will not do that for you. You'll have to do that, and you'll get a discount on your property taxes. And then the monthly cost of utilities. So if the home has natural gas, you should expect an average of about $100 per month for natural gas, and then $100 per month for your electric bill. If the house does not have natural gas, then all of those things that use the natural gas would be run off of the electricity. So you're looking at about $200 per month on average for the electric bill. Of course, in the summertime, it's going to be a little higher. In the wintertime, it'd be a little lower. I hope that helps a little bit understanding the cost of living in Dallas, Georgia. Again, it's really one of my favorite for many people who are moving to the area. If you want to know more about what it's like to live in Dallas, check out this video. I'll see you there.